What the hell? Sure. You know what? Yeah, I'll decorate. I'll try. I'll give you a little layout for your apartment. You gave us 4 photos to mess with. You gave us 4 photos. I'm gonna see what I can pull off here. Also, my computer is at max storage right now, so this is gonna become an issue. Just gotta empty the recycling bin. Delete these 40 items, yes, and I just made 20 gigs. Dope. Love it. I actually finally caught an early stream. What's up, Amidite? Okay, this early stream is a little weird, and I already explained this, but I'm live at 2 p.m. right now, which is a lot earlier than usual. But it's because I have a 10 a.m. class and I have a 6 p.m. class. So I have time in between, and I can't stream, like, I can't start at 4 because then I won't make it to class. Can't start at 5 because then that bleeds into class. And then I can't start after because I'm going to be tired as hell. So I got to do it, like, way earlier in the day when I have time. Okay. Alright, this is actually like primo slot bullshit. On stream today, we're going to be decorating Donkey's apartment in chat. Or I'm going to be trying to. I'm going to be trying to do my best. You got some good bullshit in your room too. So this isn't a bad place to start. This isn't a bad place to start. Let me get another layer up in here. And a little too thick. And then we're going to go red. Then we're going to go red. Okay. So this is pretty solid. This is pretty solid. I see the vision already. Is this the same? Hold on. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Edit canvas size. Width, we're going to make that 24. We're going to drag this over. Control V and then match it up. Boom. Okay, so here we go. Here's your room, right? Here's your room. And it's pretty I see the vision. I like the placement. I think this is a good call. I think this is a pretty good call. You do got to get some overhead lighting, like, no doubt, because it's way too dark. Like these corners, like, you could get some good lights up in there for sure. Your natural lighting is pretty good with the one big window. I'm assuming you don't have any more windows. Ooh, you got a private bathroom here. Okay, that's pretty fire. Wait, that's litty. Wait, that's lit. That's not bad. What's up, Monsoon5? Welcome to chat. I do think that the placement of your bed is, like, as good as it's gonna get, right? Like, as good as it's gonna get. Like, this is good because you want that natural lighting. You like that. Like that's really, really, really good. I think that's perfect. I think that's really, really good. Also being in the center room is nice. You could also, I'm guessing, if you really wanted to, I think you could probably take the bed and rotate it. Okay, this is gonna start getting really questionable here, but I feel like you could rotate the bed to where this is, right? To where the desk is, maybe, or like stick it in this back corner. It's just an idea. And then put the desk like over here. You know what I mean? Put a little table action, boom, double monitors, because we know you got that. We know, right? We know. Put a little chair. So I feel like you could do that if you wanted, but that depends on how you like your lighting. If you want to wake up with the lighting in front of you, then you could do that, which I think your bed is already in the best position, but that's just like an option, right? So I do like your positioning here, and you're looking for things to add. You're looking for things to add to your room. I will say right off bat, you can definitely get a nice big mural or painting or something, right? You could definitely get something up here, maybe like a triple, because those exist, like a triple connecting piece. So you could always get something like that. I think those are pretty cool. Or if you just want to get like one big thing, you could do that as well. You know, like no one's... these dimensions are fucking with my head because it's like 0.5 photo. So it's like you could... I definitely think you're going to want something back there behind you. Or another option, which I'm a big fan of personally, and that's shelves, right? So you could easily throw a shelf like... That's a little too high maybe. So maybe like a double shelf and then maybe like a long painting back here. That's what I'm thinking. And then if you put some big, nice, like maybe little like tall things up on the shelf, that would work. It could also be one long connecting shelf. Maybe your sword could go like up here or something like that. Or if you wanted, you could also just hang it up there on like little like hooks, you know what I mean? Little hooks like there. And then you could still also do the shelf with a painting underneath with like some little knickknacks or whatever you have. Like your water bottle that's on your desk, you could move that to your shelf, you know what I mean? Or like little plants maybe. Or if you have like, I don't know what else you have, like boxes, something. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's an idea. There's an idea for sure. How would I draw a corner shelf? Yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, you could do some stuff there. You could do some stuff there for sure. I like that idea. I'll definitely say if you are a big poster guy, you could stick a poster back there. That's a weird shape for a poster. It'd probably be more like this, dimension-wise. I would say you could probably throw some hooks on top of your closet door for jackets, bags, anything like that. They are a pull-out door. It doesn't look like there's a lot of room up there at the top, so that might not work. But I think those always look kind of nice. I have one right up here. And it's like, I could easily just throw these in my closet, but I also just like that it's like, it's extra design. You know what I mean? So I like it for that reason. What else? So this might be a little controversial one because you do have a carpeted room, but you could throw in a runner here at the front of your bed, which is kind of nice for two reasons, because it sections off your room into like two different parts. You know what I mean? You kind of have like your living comfy area divided by the bed, and then you kind of have your like bathroom nasty gamer loser, you're such a bum setup. You know what I mean? And it kind of separates that with a nice little vibe. Like it kind of gives you the blue area over here on the left, and then it gives you like that red area over there. So like a runner wouldn't be bad, but it is a little weird to do carpet on carpet. So it's like, it just kind of depends if you can get like something cool off Facebook Marketplace, IMO, or if you wanted, you could also get one for like over here, which would kind of do the same thing, but in a different way. If you also wanted, you could get a trunk. Holy boxes. Holy shit. I'm actually so goated. Holy, that was a good. Ooh, that was a good trunk. You could put like a little trunk there, you know, maybe fill it with some shoes and things like that. Little boots. Little boots with some laces, you know what I mean? These are looking like ice skates, but you know what I mean? Same thing. So it's like you could throw some shit in there if you wanted, but I don't know how wide this area actually is. If this is like, it looks like it's decent. It looks like it's like 5-6 feet. Which you could definitely get like a 2-foot little bunk maybe, or what is it called, trunk, and that gives you 4 feet. You could also do a bunk, a trunk, fuck me, and a runner if you wanted, or you could also do a little bit more with like combine it, you know what I mean? This one in the back is gonna fuck me up. You know what I mean? But you could also do something like this, and you kind of combine the two. Just makes it feel a little bit more. It just makes it feel like a little bit more. I can't see if this is a trash can or a hamper. I would assume you would fit the hamper back in the closet, but I'm not too sure on that. But I like a little carpet on carpet action. Like I'm a whore for carpets. Like I can't lie. And ignore my room. It is a little messy right now, but because I'm working on that shelf. But like I got my 8-ball carpet down here. You know what I mean? And like I love my carpet, but it is also carpet on hardwood, so it's like it's a little different. But like you could definitely make it work. This wall pisses me the fuck off. Right? This wall pisses me off because it's just like, What I'm gonna say off bat, and this might be a little controversial, get a shoe rack. Now this depends on what else is going on in your apartment. Maybe if you live with other people, you have like a shared shoe rack in your like right by the front door. Goated, right? But if you're a big shoe guy, if you have shoes, a shoe rack isn't the worst idea because it also just keeps everything clean, especially if you're going to combine a shoe rack with a runner from the entrance. Let me delete all this bullshit. You know what I mean? You could go runner and then like shoe rack, which would be good because your carpet wouldn't get dirty. You see what I mean? And it kind of fills up that space and also adds the idea of like livability to that corner of the room, and once again separates it from like the industrial part of over here. You know what I mean? You feel my vibe? Anyways, hello boy to code. What's up? What's up? Is there anybody else I missed a hi to? I think I said hi Void. I saw your message, but I don't know if you saw it. Yo, it's the curly hair. Definitely not in a meeting watching on the side. Bro, come on, bro. We dead ass. Get to work. All right, get to work. No, I get it. I try and do my best. I have 4 pairs of shoes. There's a fucking ant on my wall. Carrying another dead ant. Sorry, motherfucker. Oh, that's not an ant. It's a mysterious third thing. Well, he's dead. Well, he's dead. But yeah, I think a shoe rack is definitely good. Otherwise, I think you could do something there. You could also get like a high table. I think wouldn't be the worst idea ever, just because it kind of fills up that space a little bit. Like it's a weird little area, I won't lie. And it's like having a nice little spot for maybe like, I don't know, not like a desk, but like something, you know what I mean? Like something. Just because that corner feels very, very dead. And even if you were to put posters in there, it wouldn't make a big change, which is the sad thing. It just wouldn't make a big change. Like, of course you should, and I think you probably will end up putting posters or paintings or something up on these walls. But if you just have those things on the wall, it's gonna just look weird and empty, you know? It's gonna look very, very weird. You can play with vertical space better. Agreed. One big thing, which is very slept on, and it kind of sucks because you don't have room for it in this setup. Besides, you might have room in this corner. If I can draw it, it would be like this. It would probably be like around here. I wanted to put a small shelf, but it blocked AC vents. This was too big. Got you. Yeah, that does look like AC. I would say you could definitely put a little table there. One that's like tall and breathable. I think that's a good idea. But standing shelf is good. If you are to get one, I would argue to put it here next to your bed. So you have like, it doubles as like a nightstand. You know what I mean? That's not a bad idea at all. Or, holy shit, excuse me. You could throw it here next to your desk, or even move it over into the corner. That was shitty. Could move it over into the corner a little bit more, which would give you room for like maybe putting a PC here rather than on your desk or something like that. Ladder shelves are really, really cool. It's basically like a ladder. I could draw it probably very poorly, but I could draw it. Like, as an example, it's kind of like this, and it's like, it's kind of, this is awful. This is really bad. It's kind of like this. Like, it's a ladder, and it's a lot thinner. Like, it would probably, like, stick out like a foot, maybe, if at most. And you put books on it. And it's nice. It's nice. But, yeah, this is a very shitty drawing. I don't know how to draw that 2D without fucking it up. But you know what I mean? Like, you can just add a lot. I hate ladder shelves that just lean on the wall. Oh, I'm fine with ladder shelves. I think ladder shelves are kind of boring. I think there are better things to do. If you look in my background right now, I am building it's a corner shelf. So it's like 2 walls are flat, and then the third one is like rounded at the bottom, which is like nice. And then when I swing my door open, it doesn't hit it, and it kind of like makes a little area there, which is pretty sick, which is pretty cool. Ladder shelves are good for books. They also save a lot of space. They're pretty nice. The desk is in front of a big window. Okay, got you. Let me open this DM. Oh, there's a little bit more here. Okay. Okay, we can work with this. Yeah, we can work with this for sure. Oh, Busy DM'd me. Hi, Busy. Oh, yeah. You know what? Oh. Your camera quality is... The camera quality is hurting me because I can't understand the colors of your room. Like, this could be purple or, like, this could be black, dude. I have no fucking idea. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. I have no idea if this is purple or black, bro. I don't know if it's navy. I don't know what this is at all. I don't know if it's, like, white hospital lighting or, like, orange. I don't know. Definitely, I would say a corner shelf would be really nice here. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say you are gonna want one of those. They're pretty cool because they're like this, dude. And it's nice because you can put things on it. You can get some nice things. Also, I am seeing now that you actually do have a little bit of a shelf here. Get plants. Get plants. Get like a hanging plant. Oof. Get like one of these. So like it kind of droops over. becomes a little more lively. You know what I mean? How it falls down and it creates a little bit more of like a breathable space. Blinds are too thick for plants. Open the fucking blinds. Also, this plant is not a very like direct sunlight plant. Like it's pretty chill. It's a chiller.
Hawk Tua on a thing.
Hawk 2 on that thing. Hello, peanut butter. Okay, I gotta put this back up on my fan and make sure it doesn't fall. All right, we're good. We're good. But yeah, I would say get something like this. It doesn't hurt. It also like that's what vertical building means. You know, you gotta get that like, you gotta get something up here that's gonna cover this dead space.
What are you doing, RN? I'm
doing jack shit. I'm helping Donkey and Chat decorate his room. Like you have this whole weird area up here that, and it also includes up here too, like on the ceiling. So you gotta fix that, and that's really, really hard to fix. But like me in my room, I have such tall ceilings, and it's like that looks awful up there. Like that sucks. This sucks up here, right? It's really, really annoying.
Are you afraid of showers?
No, I'm not. I shower all the time. But what you can do is if you get a shelf like this, you can put something tall on top of it, which is kind of a life hack. Like if you get like, I don't know, let's say you have like a big Minecraft Steve action figure, right? Let's just like imagine here for a second. Okay, that's way too big. Right? Like let's just imagine.
I am afraid of women. They are so mean.
Aww. You gotta lock in a little bit, bro. They're very kind. You know, let's say you have a giant big Minecraft Steve action figure. Because I'm so goated, I'm gonna make it 3D. Oops.
Especially white ones.
Oh, alright. Interesting. Bro's just afraid of Taylor Swift fans. Alright, understandable. But you know what I mean? Like, if you get like a shelf, you can throw something on top and that kind of covers this. This looks a little bit weird on its own, but once you start adding things, bro, like if you get a poster too that like sticks out as well, then it starts like building out.
I think it might be from my experience from elementary school.
Then it starts building out and like it becomes like it starts not to swallow the room, but it just starts adding more and more and more. I will also say you can get like some command hooks up here maybe. Throw like a backpack on here. Maybe like a little tote bag. If you're a girly pop like that. Maybe like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like you can find a way to like add some things. And a lot of it is just throwing bullshit at the wall. A lot of it is just throwing bullshit at the wall. What happened in elementary school, Pug? I hope I don't regret asking. So it's like, you have a lot of room. You have a lot of room to do things. I will say, oh shit, nice. I will say, I am a big fan of this idea. You might not be. I like the idea of a long mural with a shelf with putting... Is this Final Fantasy? What is this? Is this Final Fantasy? Looks like it. I don't know, though. Oh, Berserk. No idea.
Sing the national anthem.
Bro, this dude is just going to keep on saying bullshit in the text-to-speech. Chill, bro. Chill. I'm not. But I like this idea a lot. And also, if there's not enough space, I would scratch this out.
I am sorry.
You're fine. I would scratch this out and then just do the shelf with this on top of it. That's like a great way. Like, this is a great item because it will be so good for space. It'll be so good for space. I will say a little runner, a carpet. Not a rug, but like a cart. No, a rug. Like a rug. Like a rug. Like a rug runner. A long one that would be really cool. Or if you really wanted to, and this might be like weird. I don't know how this would look, but you could also get a big one that covers like
Skibbity.
A lot of it. But you don't really want to do that when you already have carpeted floors because then it just makes a weird balance. This would work if you had hardwood floors, but hardwood floors are not easy to come by. I'm having coffee. A little bit of coffee. Some leaves around the window in front of the bed. I like that idea. Like some vines on the ceiling.
Skibbity Hawk Tua.
Like vines up here? Or do you mean more so like here? I mean, both would work. It would look like a little out of place, I would say, unless you incorporate it with the rest of the room. Like, you can't just put vines, like, here, and you can't just put them, like, up here. Like, you have to, like, incorporate it into the room a little bit more. And if you were to do that, having any kind of real plants in there is nice. Take advantage of vines in the corner, I would say, if you're going to do that. If you're going to do fake vines. You know what I mean? Something like... But it just looks weird. Your room's almost too big to do it. So you'd have to do it well. I don't even know how. Fake vines are really a bitch to play with. I feel like you do vines last. IMO. If you're going to try and do them, I feel like you would want to get, like, hooks. Oops. You'd want to get hooks or shelves or posters or plants before you go ahead and start trying to add on vines into anything. That's my take. That's my take. I'm looking at these other pictures that you sent. Are there any more of the room? All the other pictures you sent are all of your, like, the rest of your apartment, which I don't know if you care too much about that. The room is its own thing, is, like, kind of my point. Like, you got to tackle the room first, and then you got to, like, tackle everything else. This is where you live, so you got to work on this first. But, like, even me, like, my room is pretty much dead right now. I have this, which is, like, nothing. And, like, I've made it so the stream looks pretty good already. But if you start looking anywhere else, it starts falling apart. Like, bruh. I mean, this is really nice. I got my little rare Beabadoobie. I got my Mimikyu painting. I got this bum-ass poster. But, like, look at this wall, dude. Like, this is so chopped. It's, like, so chopped up there. That corner sucks. Everything up here just sucks. You know, like, it's not great, but it's like, you just gotta find a way to, like, make it fitting. Like, for me, I make it fit for the stream. You know what I mean? But I'm still working on it. Like, I'm building that shelf right now. I would highly recommend getting a corner shelf. And look for it on like, Marketplace. You can find cheap shit on Marketplace, bro. Cheap shit on Marketplace, which is awesome. I think this is a good song. I think. But yeah, those are my tips, Donkey. Those are my tips. We just kind of went on like a 30-minute tangent at the start of stream, decorating this guy's bedroom. Hey, the game is game. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. W caffeine, yes, dude, facts. I've just had a long day. I've just had a long day. Long day. Ugh. But I'm glad I could help out a little bit. I hope you take it into account. And if you do actually do any of the things that I recommended, let me know, bro. Send more pictures as it goes on. I'm probably gonna upload this as like a mini VOD to the Clips channel. So appreciate it, bro. And hi, Ant. Welcome to stream.